Well, good morning. It is September 20 by now. Election day here in Canada. Fun. Now I'm just letting the tractor warm up here. It's about 6:30 in the morning. And we're going to be chopping all day long. Should be fun. Let's go. Harvester's finally going. I guess I should too. First load's coming on. At least it's finally not so muddy. Just pulling into the field for the last load. Bounce my way over there. This is an organic farm, so there's a little more weed pressure for sure, and it's a little rougher because they would have scuffled or worked up in between the rows. Bouncy. So all we're doing here is filling the bag. And I don't know if we're coming back or if somebody else is doing the rest. But the rest will go in a bunk. Oh, my window's clean. The spout swivels around to the other side. Hey! I like filling from the back to the front so I can actually see into the wagon and feel better that way. Here the corn's a lot taller. Almost full. this is still the same day, but we've switched over after filling that bag. The sorghum was cut a couple days ago, and we're gonna chop this 15 acres real quick. It goes in a silo. Chops pretty nice. Makes for a nice heavy stream coming out the top of the harvester there. There he goes. He's empty. Andrew will lift up the dump deck there. He'll feed it out for a while before I can dump. There's always a guy in the blower tractor, and he's running. He doesn't really do anything with the blower, but he runs the blow deck there and basically controls how quickly it feeds into the blower, and he runs the up-down function. Nathan got turned around. Gonna go back for another one. Just waiting to unload. This is the last load for me. Nathan has one more. Then I think we'll go back to corn chopping after that. Lowered the deck so I can back in. That's what happens when you drive away too quickly and there's still too much product in the dumper. We're done here. Tell me that doesn't look scary. Oh, those teeth coming at you. But it works really good. We're back home at the farm and fueling up and getting ready We're going to be hauling from Woodstock to Tavistock. It's about 18 kilometers one way. The farmer we're hauling for has a farm down there, and his home farm is up here. So, what do? Takes about an hour per trip. So we're probably going to be going with 7, 8, or 9 dumpers. Takes quite a crew. That is if it doesn't completely rain out. That would slow things down. There we go. Go juice. Well, we're back at it. This time we're just using our dumpers and running with a different crew. They run the 950 that I've shown before in haylage. So they run a 10 row head, we run an 8 row head. And they've probably got 200 horsepower more, 150 horsepower more. So that stream of silage coming out of the top there, man oh man. It does not take long to fill a dumper. We're going 2.5. But 10 rows at 2.5 miles an hour, 2.5, 3 miles an hour. See, it's already up at the top of the wagon. Soon he's going to be half full already, and it's been a minute. Crazy stuff. And that's not even a big one. Now imagine, that's a 950. Imagine what a twin engine 990 could do. With a 12 row head. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's a lot bigger stream coming out of the top there than is out of ours. Now I'll have to load soon, so I don't want to get in trouble for videoing while driving into their harvester. That would suck. But I'll behave myself. Whenever the harvester misses a few plants, we just run them down because it looks better. It's not worth going back for a few like that. If you've got half a dozen plants standing up in the field, it looks, in a few spots, it looks terrible, but if you push them down and they're laying on the ground, you don't even notice. Oh yeah. Oh, he's getting closer and closer to full. It's been about 2 minutes now. It's less than 3 minutes to get a full load when you're going full bore. Not too shabby. Now these loads we take 18 kilometers one way from Woodstock to Tavistock, so each load takes us an hour. I think right now we're running with 8 different dumpers, or 6 dumpers and 2 dump trucks. Yeah, we're just coming up on 3 minutes and it's just about full. So I better get ready to load. No time to waste. Well, good morning or noon or whatever it is by now. We're heading back down to Woodstock. Probably 2 or 3 hours worth of work left hauling up from there. We were going to finish that last night, but at 9 o'clock we got rained out. It just poured. And while I was loading my last load, so we had to call it quits. And it's definitely going to be muddy today still, but we want to get it done and get it out of the way. Nobody wants to come back in a couple days for 2 hours of work. Plus the farmer would have to cover the bunk and then uncover the bunk again. So you don't want to leave it sitting open for a couple days. And on top of that, that field got taken off yesterday by a different salvage crew. On top of that, it looks like rain for almost the rest of the week. It's Tuesday today, so looks like 3 or 4 days of rain. So we'll get her done and track a little mud while we're doing it, but it'll be done. The beans around here are awful close, but there's no rush on them yet. A few guys have started, but there's definitely no rush. The corn is still quite a ways, obviously. Got some slow traffic in front of me. That tractor only does 50k and this one does 54. You really notice that difference when you're going 18 kilometers one way. Oh well. Still better than the horse and buggy. Here he's just taking 9 rows, that way if he missed any on the previous pass, then he'll catch it on this pass. Plus the corn's pretty good, so going 1 row less almost makes it go faster because the harvester's not bringing in quite as much product all at once. We do the same thing often. We'll run 7 rows instead of 8 for those 2 reasons as well. It's a bit muddy, but it'll be alright. We'll track some mud out on the road, but not too bad. See a little bit leftover mud. Oh dear. Gotta love harvest. Not much we can do for it, really. Got way too far to go to drive slowly, and we can't really wait, so I guess we'll spread mud. I usually try to speed up slowly though, just let it come off little by little and not in big chunks. I spy with my little eye a problem. That's supposed to be lined up. This could be fun. Fortunately, it's the last load of the day, but oh boy, this could be interesting. Yeah, you can see how much it's hanging down. I have to get that lined up before I can dump. Looks like this side's okay. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. That bolt right there broke on the other side. There you can see we got her level again. Managed to get it dumped off. Probably twisted the gate a little bit. Those aren't quite lined up. That one is, I guess. But we just pushed the pin in there, but now we gotta take it back out. Get the busted bolt out of the main pin. Put the main pin back in and get a good locking bolt in there. So much easier said than done, but I'm sure we'll get it.